head.
What?
We're live.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're live,
Okay.
just as a forewarning. We're still sorting out a few technical difficulties, but we're sort of up and running. Boy, that's
Technical
weird.
difficulties, but we're sort of up and
Fire.
running.
Boy, that's
Technical
weird.
difficulties, but
Apparently, I
we're sort of
can't zoom in to show you, but it's a fake diamond-studded Henny bottle.
Oh, well.
It's a necklace, but I have a fat head, so.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird because it just looked like you had like a burning hole in your head, or like you might be Vision. Yeah.
With the power of Henny.
Yep. So just a quick hello to the internet. Hey, internet, what's up? Yo.
Hola, internet.
Yep. Thanks for joining us in our
Yo.
stream. All one of me. No.
Me gusta.
Yep. We have just one more person loading in as they reset their computer to fix some mic problems. A quick recap of things that sort of happened in our last session. The beautiful Fiamma had a rather bland night with the town hound dog Griff, but he said it was great anyways.
You know it.
Yep. And the dragon learned the beginnings of a new word, which is great. And ultimately, we learned that the villagers were saved, and the party got their reward. There was a party thrown in their honor, but due to the relationship that Fiamma had with Griff, a very jealous Kazuki ultimately strangled Griff. And when his dead corpse was found and a little bit of magic was run, the prime suspect was, of course, Kazuki. They tried to arrest him in town during the party, and were thwarted by Fiamma and Melody. And then when they got back sort of to the house, oh no, we got some problems with Joel's computer. But anyways, it
Oh no. Anyways.
Fiamma started a fire, and sort of burned everything to started burning things to the ground. We don't really know what happened to the town because they discovered a magical portal using the stones and the seeds, and sort of got out of Dodge, winding up back at the guild location, where they discovered some things about the location had changed. Fluffy managed to build her inn, which seems to be running and fairly successful. A small little market has popped up as well, and that's sort of where we are. Where we closed was with Mist meeting with Fluffy to discuss things about the thieving activities that maybe she's got going on the side. But before we do any of that, especially since Mist isn't here at the moment, let's check in with some of the other characters and see what they're doing. So it's later in the evening on the day that it is. What day are we? Let's look at our day. It is Tuesday, March 30th at night. Oh, no, sorry, Monday, March 29th at night. Sorry. What is Fiamma doing in the night?
I would assume she's trying to figure stuff out about the flame orb.
Okay. And so she's basically studying it.
Trying to figure out maybe she should try and... She's touching them to the other orbs to see if that might fix it.
Cool. Yeah, they seem to have no reaction as she clinks them together. It's almost like this black casing around the fire orb is shielding interactions magically from it.
Cool, then I'm gonna just I was about to say I'm gonna just bash my head against to see if that works.
Yeah, you could do that, but you don't really entertain much success in that way. Are there any things you'd like to try with it?
Um, I guess I'm going to take 1 HP to summon a fireball in my hand, and then try and like engulf it in it.
Okay, black fire or regular fire?
Regular fire, but if that doesn't work, then I'll switch it to black fire.
Cool. Joel, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
There, now I can hear
Yes.
Joel.
Holy shit.
Cool.
So apparently my computer decided to restart itself and like download things without my permission, and then when I restarted it, I technically bricked it,
Oh,
and then it wanted to like fix everything and then re-download all these downloads. So that was the issue.
okay. Wild.
Yep.
We didn't miss much. We just did a recap of what happened last week.
Cool.
And then where Fiamma is playing with the orb, and so that's kind of where we're at. So we'll resolve that, and we'll cut over to you with your dealings. Sorry, was it the black fire or regular fire?
Regular fire, and if that seems to have no effect, then I switch it to black fire.
Yeah. So you can go for in the regular fire, and nothing's really happening at that point. And then when you swap over to the black fire, you definitely feel like the walls. It feels like they're weakening, but like the black fire alone doesn't seem to be enough. You're going to need some other element to sort of crack the case, as it were.
Okay.
So, but definitely that's part of the key to unlocking this orb.
Then I am away to ponder.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you wander off. We cut to the basement of the inn, where Mist walks into the darkened basement and Fluffy is there, so she starts showing Mist around. She says, this is where we started conducting some of our business for a new thieves guild. It's not fully functional yet. We've had just a little bit of interest, but this is still a growing area. We're still trying to attract the right sort of people for the jobs. So down there, she's got sort of a list of a few things that are going on, some leads that she has. One is that there's in the town to the north, Ugrin, where she was based. She says to Mist, I got out of there just in time, it appears. They've been having a lot of troubles lately. It seems as though there's been a lot of attacks from kobolds in the town, and there's been a number of children who have gone missing, supposedly being abducted by the kobolds, but that's not confirmed. She also says to Mist that there's also a rash of grave robberies happening. Though they're finding a lot of empty graves, and they're not sure why that is either.
Oh, good zombies.
And then beyond that, she says because there is so much unrest in town, that they've fortified the walls of the main town, but like the guards are run so ragged in the regular town that there's not a lot of policing for minor thefts because there's so much bigger problems going on. So the town is sort of rife for picking in sort of the general robbery scenario. So that's what she has right now of what's going on. She's locally, the market seems to be doing pretty well. There's a lot of merchants that pass through, and they sort of sell wares to one another. It's starting to become a trade hub. So that's nice. So, yeah, but she says to Miss, like, we're still getting word on various things, and if you want to start vetting people or collecting information, she'd certainly appreciate the assistance.
Okay.
Yep. So, do you have any questions for her?
Not at this current moment. She's not who I have to go through to set up a thing, do I?
To like have a building built?
Yeah.
No, basically you'll get a contractor for that.
All right.
Gorm knows some contractors. He could probably help you out with that.
All right.
All right, cool. And so I guess you're going to start scouting out kind of the area about where you want to put things and do stuff.
Yep.
It's like I say, it's nighttime. So as you're exiting the inn, you pass by a character. So the inn. I mean, obviously the Ted and his squad are in the inn. They're just drinking and joking and having whatever, and they're just sort of there. There's a few travelers in there. Most of them look like merchants or just regular people. But you do notice one character as you're walking through that is cut from a different cloth. Somebody maybe a little more seasoned as an adventurer. It's a dark elf. Do you approach this character, or do you just keep an eye on them?
I'll approach him.
Okay. All right. So also, before as you're approaching them, I guess I want to resolve that I think Kazuki has become a waiter for the inn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird transition that happened almost immediately. He just sort of took the help wanted poster and ran with it. And Fluffy's got him running around on a trial basis, probationary for the role of waiter. So he's running around serving people. And so you approach the traveler. What do you say to him?
Good evening, friend. What brings you here?
And that's you, Brad.
I am looking for something that was taken from me.
What may that be?
Something very dear to me.
I can't hear Brad. Crap.
See, the funny thing is, I can hear her, but I can't see her.
Yeah, I also can't see Amanda as well.
Let me try to reload one more time. Worst comes to worst, I'll restart the computer. I hate it.
Yes,
I'll do
this
it.
is great.
We'll see.
While she's doing that, so yeah, what are you going to reveal what you're looking for, or no?
No.
Okay. So what does Miss do with his reluctance to reveal what he's looking for?
Okay, well, I'll be like, friend, I could help you if I knew what you were looking for, but that is your business. I am running a local guild with a few friends of mine. If you want to put a help wanted poster, seek the head of the innkeeper here, or there is a shack across, a guy named Gorm, you can talk to him. Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, cool. Also, by this time, I think Fiamma's coming down from her room in the inn. And Fiamma, you also see said traveler, and you maybe somewhat recognize them.
I'm gonna walk up to him, be like, I feel like I know you from somewhere.
You should. You lit my entire village on fire.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to look at him and be like, yeah, she does that a lot.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
You are a demon in human form.
Opposite, actually, but
You are
thanks.
a human in demon form.
Sure.
Don't worry, I bear no ill will.
I was not worried.
I love how his character's Native American. The way he speaks. So good. So good.
So, Miss, this is all going down. Are you just like hanging out to see what happens, or?
No, I think I'm going to shake the guy's hand and tell him that if he needs me and my name is Mist, and just ask around. They'll send somebody for me.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to walk out.
All right, cool. So you guys are having this transaction, And
Transact. Hey, he's not paying me for my services.
yeah, well, it's a verbal transaction.
Yeah, everybody that gets paid for your services either dies.
Yeah. So I also I can still hear you, Amanda, but I can't see you.
Nah, I don't see her.
here either.
Yeah, I just see an XSplit VCam like
Okay, let's see.
backdrop. Maybe like restart your XSplit.
Let's see. I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So does that your transaction?
But I'm still here, so.
Sort of continues, Fiamma and Traveler. What do you resolve? Like why Fiamma burned down your town, or do we learn any more about that?
Well, Fiamma would like to know because there's been a few of those. So, which one was yours?
How many towns have you had to set on fire?
A few.
Okay.
Said what again, Brad?
We got totally wasted. We got ripped.
Oh,
So
That's
He's this
right.
kind
I
of-
do know you.
Oh, that doesn't happen very often.
Nah.
What the burning of the towns do.
yeah.
usually it's on purpose.
Right.
After burning my village down, you said if I ever needed you, to call on you. I am calling.
Okay, it's telling me I have to update my XSplit.
Okay.
So it says I had to close you guys.
All right.
So I know. I'll be right back.
Melody's
Hopefully,
following in the
we'll
woods.
see.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm probably out going to the place where they told me to plant the seed. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Would that be good?
Yeah,
Would
that's
that
fine.
work?
Yep.
All right.
She's
then I'll
going
be
to
back.
plant her seed.
So Gray.
That sounds weird, but yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
They're in there. They're having this conversation, and I think you wander into the inn in search of meat for old Simba. And when you walk in, you recognize this traveler, but from your time as a wolf, like before you were a werewolf.
Oh well. Well. Okay.
So
Like, am I supposed to go over to talk to him? I mean, so I recognize him.
yeah,
I mean,
maybe you recognize his smell more than his look, but like you're like
yeah, I'd
you're like-
probably smell him more.
you're like I know this dude. Like it recalls a faint memory as you smell him.
Okay.
Okay, I walk over to him and I'm like, I've smelled you before.
Mmm.
Shit.
How
often you hang out in the woods?
Yeah.
I was born in the woods. I live in the woods. I am the woods.
Well, I am the woods too. Ever made a woof in the woods? I know that sounds vague. I know that sounds vague. You smell very familiar.
I have met with several wolves, hunted beside them. They accept me as one of their own.
Oh, okay.
Why do I get the feeling your name is Shits with Bear?
That's cold-blooded.
That's
Oh my
Fiamma
God.
saying
Yeah,
that.
so
Say
does-
that they
does-
mated
does-
with each other.
Does anyone ask his name? I mean, you're having this transaction. Is like, hey, like who are you?
Well, why
Hey
would
man, I
know
talked
his
to
name?
him and he didn't give me his name.
First of all, why
I'm
would I
trying to
know
guess
his
it.
name? I probably wouldn't even ask him his name, considering what I am. I
Yeah.
mean, which he doesn't. I mean,
Well-
Fiamma's just poorly trying to guess it.
He's a ranger, so he would be able to talk with some animals.
I didn't give my name while we were devouring the carcasses of deer.
yeah, see, I wouldn't know that anyway. So
And do you have a pet with you?
I do.
Yeah. And where's what is it and where's it at?
It's still in the woods.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we haven't introduced that yet. Then. Okay. So, um, do you at this point give your name to anyone, or are we just going to refer to you as the traveler from henceforth?
Yes. I remind Fiamma that my name is Wildheart, so she stops calling me racist names.
That's right. It's Wild Boy. Gotcha.
Wild Heart. Wild Heart. Nope, don't ring a bell. Smell rings. Why would a wolf care what his?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
He wouldn't know it. He wouldn't know it.
I don't know what you did before, in the before times.
But
In
there's
the
a lot of
before
them.
times.
Yeah, remember I ate things to survive.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you smell familiar. Pretty sure. Probably hung out one time or two because if you're not dead, I liked you enough to not eat you.
Yes. I
Oh,
get drunk with forest creatures often.
okay. Yeah, I definitely remember you now.
this like elf ranger that walks up and like just starts giving beer to the wolves.
And then I burden them with my problems.
The saddened elf that got drunk.
my
Okay, yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I accept that. You know, he didn't hurt me.
Yeah.
So I guess I should explain. I was a wolf at that time. I still am a wolf, but now I have a human form. I don't remember the name of that town, so
It was Ugrin.
oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't. Yeah,
You know the name of the town now because you were there for
yeah, I
other
would.
reasons. Yeah.
like up in the mountains, I guess where it would be. In
Yeah,
Ugrin.
in Ugrin, the forest outside of Ugrin.
Have you been up there? I'm pretty sure you have. Okay, so that's where we met.
Yeah.
You ever see a cave up there? You didn't go
Yes.
in that cave, did you?
I did not.
Did you know what was in that cave?
I did not.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Rocks, one would assume.
Somebody who stays away from caves for no apparent reason, for good reason, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, we were actually having a conversation before. It was not about that. I actually had to figure out how I knew him.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just asking about a cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody got any meat?
Yeah. So at the sort of service counter of the inn, there's an elf, just a regular elf, regular height, sort of like light greenish hair.
The question is, does dark elves and regular elves get along?
No.
Oh, well, see, he answered that real quick.
Yeah,
They're
he's probably giving the stink eye to Wildheart a little bit.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're high elves.
Anyways, so yeah, do you go to the attendant there and ask for meat?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You wonder what meat?
yeah. So you walk up and Fluffy runs a pretty nice establishment. So he has like this little wood placket with his name on it, and his name is Gideon. Gideon's like, what do you want?
Meat.
He says.
doesn't-
He says, "All right. Well, what kind of meat? And how do you want it cooked?"
Raw. Want it raw. Got cow meat? Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, we got some cow meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a particular cut you're looking for?" Or
No, it could be crap.
it's like, "Oh, okay. Well, we can certainly get you a deal on the scraps.
Doesn't
if
it
that's
have-
what you want."
Yeah, it doesn't have to be good meat.
Yeah. So he says, "I mean, do you want it? You just want it? Do you want it in like a bucket or plate?"
Just hand me the meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't even have to be in a bucket. I'll walk outside with it.
So yeah, Gideon walks back and sort of yells some stuff in Elvish back in the kitchen, and he goes back and he's like, "We'll have that right out to you in just a minute."
Cool.
And So meanwhile, Wildheart, what else? Because you asked Fiamma for like help, basically. Do you continue to tell Fiamma what it is you need?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give us a description of what Wildheart looks like too. Give us a rundown of sort of general, you know, appearance, age, race, gender, that kind of stuff.
He is a dark elf, obviously. And he's about 6'2", 6'3", really skinny, like 180 pounds.
Okay.
He's got wild black hair. And like shoulder length black hair.
Okay.
And then like piercing magenta or purple eyes or whatever.
All right. And about how old? How old are we looking at?
He's about 70.
70. So still pretty young for an elf, I would guess. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Khabib was like 100 something.
Yeah. And so what's does he have any weapons on him?
Oh yeah, he has a bow, a
Okay.
hunter's bow,
All right.
and a short sword.
Okay. And what does the tire kind of look like?
Kind of half fur, half leather.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. And so yeah, let's do a transaction where he's talking to Fiamma about what it is he's wanting.
Fiamma. You flame
Yes.
witch. I need to get in contact with a black market.
Okay.
Do it. No.
You know what? Let's go find Mist.
Missed.
Yeah, he was that dude you were talking to earlier.
Oh, yes.
Cool. And so did the two of you sort of exit the inn together then?
We're heading in whatever direction Mist went.
He left the inn. Yeah. So you guys walk out. We're gonna go over to Gray. Gray, out
Now
of the
has
kitchen.
worms because he ate raw meat.
Yeah, out of the kitchen comes another elf.
Can't
And-
happen. I'm a werewolf. There's no way this
And he-
raw
he-
meat would affect me like that.
He hands a bucket of just like slop basically to Gideon, and Gideon takes it and he says, "Oh, thanks." And he holds the bucket up to you and he says, "Yeah, I won't. I mean, we're not going to charge a whole lot for this. Like 2 silver is fine."
Okay. Hand him 2 silver.
Yeah, he takes it. Hands you the bucket.
Yeah.
And then do you go outside? You go to a room. What do you do with it?
Yes, I go outside in the shadows and eat my slop meat.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, you go out. As you're carrying the meat, the dragon pokes his head out of the backpack, looks at it and goes, "Shit."
Stick my hand down in there. Yeah, shit. And I hand him some meat.
And he starts gobbling it down.
See?
Yeah. And Melody, you've planted the seed. I think we had resoluted that you were going to plant it sort of in this general area over here.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
So you planted the seed.
Yeah.
But you don't have the orbs to activate it at the moment, but you planted it anyways.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Fiamma and Wildheart, you guys are walking, and Wildheart maybe just sort of tells Fiamma a little more about himself.
Yeah, last time I saw him, we were fucked up.
Yeah. So Wildheart, let's pull up a map real quick. Where would you say approximately you are from on the map?
Where was that mountain or that cave and woods?
The Game of Woods would have been just outside of Ugrin.
It was right over there.
Right, but your town would have been like somewhere else, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What town did he burn down?
Yeah. I mean, it could be a town.
Obviously, it's not on the map anymore.
Right. It can be an unnamed town. It can be up here or there. I mean, you could be from. I mean, you could be from here, somewhere in the green area. You know. So.
Oh, I guess like right around here, there's a forest,
Okay.
and the name of the village wouldn't be on the map.
Yeah. Okay. It would have been like a small village, too small for naming, I guess. Because I mean, that's the thing. Like the town where you guys like got to
Just
meet.
the right size for burning.
Yeah, where Tracy was. You know, that wasn't on the map. So yeah, but you're sort of near the border to the north. Okay. Yeah. Now, was that a town of only dark elves, or was there other species there as well?
Yes, only my people.
Only the dark elves. Okay, cool. Um, and did a lot of people perish in this fire?
No.
No. Okay. So most people lived,
Yes.
or everyone lived. I don't know.
Yes.
Cool.
Everyone got fucked up. They
Yeah.
helped me burn the town.
Yeah. And
They're like, we
your
hate this place.
and your rangering, is that a pretty common job for dark elves?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And your parents were probably of a ranger profession then.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have anything that you worship? Any sort of religion?
No, just nature.
Yeah.
Itself.
Yeah. And have you ever heard of Covid, the dark elf that started the Imp Corps?
Yes.
You have.
I
Okay.
know Cool.
Is he from your village?
He's not. He's from a village to the north.
Further north.
Further
Okay.
north.
Yeah. Maybe he's from the part of the world that isn't owned by the dwarves or the minotaurs.
Yeah, they mostly eat bats.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Now, are you familiar with the Imp Corps at all?
I have heard of them. Yes.
Okay. All right. And do you find them to be favorable or not so favorable?
I have nothing against them.
Okay. I mean, they're for player knowledge. I don't know if Danny's filled you in or not, but the Imp Corps is a group of magic users, sort of whose goal is to spread chaos. Like they're not like they have no political alignment or anything like that. They just want to basically put the world into chaos.
Yes. Nature is chaotic.
All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah, you guys are walking. You're talking. You're looking for Mist. Melody, are you heading back towards the inn, or are you going towards the shack? Where are you headed?
So where is everybody right now?
Right. So we have Fiamma
Just
and
kinda-
Wildheart, who are sort of like walking this way, probably towards the bridge. I think Mist is probably in this area.
I mean, slop.
Where are you at, Mist?
I'm going to talk to Gorm.
Okay, so you're headed to the shack.
Yeah.
And then we got
I'll probably go back to the shack.
we got Gray, who's maybe out in the woods right around here.
Oh, he definitely out in those woods right there.
Yeah.
Probably throwing up later.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
survival.
Your stomach can handle it.
Yeah, that's right. It should be able to.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So yeah, I think maybe Mist and Melody sort of arrive at the shack around the same time, and it's getting later in the evening. Gorm, as y'all sort of enter, Gorm's sitting at a table and he's sort of just like writing stuff down, scribing, and in there with him is Tweeg the goblin. Tweeg and Gorm seem to hang out a lot, and so they're in there. Neither of them are talking. I think Tweeg's just probably like hanging out, in the room, and Gorm's sitting there scribing. So you walk in, they're there, and Brucey's in the rafters, just doing his bat thing.
Well, Brucey was on my shoulder, remember? He
Oh,
went
okay.
with me.
Okay, so well then that's fine. So yeah, you guys walk in, and they're in there.
Right. I'm going to go to Gorm
Yeah.
and ask him if he knows a contractor that can build me a shop, but one that knows how to keep his mouth shut.
He says, "Yeah, I can contact somebody. The same guy that I was, working with when we were talking about the guild hall. Good buddy of mine. We can certainly set something up. I'll have him drop some plans and have you look at them.
All right. Thank you.
And Tweeg looks over and sees you guys, and he's like, how's it going?
How's it going, Tweeg?
He says, do what we do.
Yeah, just say hey.
Yeah.
You're the only goblin I like.
He says, I know. Goblins
Yeah.
suck. You ain't got to tell me.
He's
And then I just kind of move my shirt and my cloak around and pull up the shirt just a little bit on my side and show him the tattoo that says "fuck goblins," because I got that.
Yeah. What's funny is he says, no way. And he pulls up his robe, and he also has a tattoo that says "fuck goblins." And he just like points. And he says, why do you think I left those a-holes? Cool. So yeah.
I laugh and say I can't show my tattoo.
About then there's a knock at the door. And it's Fiamma and Wildheart on the other side. There's a knock at the door. Who opens?
I'll open it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Fiamma and Wildheart are just sort of there at the door.
I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Fiamma and mysterious guy."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
my name
Mist.
is Wildheart.
Hey, Mist, you're just the guy we're looking for. You seem shady. You know how to get in touch with the black market?
I may know how to get in touch with the black market, Fiamma. What do you need?
Oh, no, not me. Not me. I don't care. Wild Boy. Say something.
Something.
All right. Well, we've been
Okay.
introduced before. What's your name?
Wildheart.
All right. What's this about, Wildheart? What can I do for you?
Someone stole a bear cub from me. I wish to have it back.
Stole a bear cub for you.
Up because I cannot hear. Hold on.
You know anyone who trades in animals?
All right. So you want me to see if I can track it down for you?
Yes.
All right. You get anything, description, name? You got a piece of paper that gives me all this information so I can be more accurate in my search?
Oh yeah. Just give you a piece of paper that has all its info on it.
All right. And I'll put that in my pocket, and I'll tell you, I'll get back to you at a later date, see if we can do something for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
in your debt.
So, Mist, when you look at the paper of the information about like the person who stole the bear, it seems wildly familiar because it describes an older gentleman with thick glasses.
Okay, so I walk away
I look
from
at Mist and
Fiamma
I'm
and
like, man,
Wildheart.
2 birds, 1 stone. Am I right?
I walk away from Wildheart and Fiamma, and I go over to Melody, and I go, Melody, read this real quick. Does this describe who I think this describes?
Luckily, I think so.
All right, so I turn around and I say, Wildheart, you may be in luck. The person that is described on this piece of paper may be just a day's travel from here. I haven't seen him in a while, but I know he owns a building in the town. It may be a good place to go look.
All right.
He's got an apartment and a mangy cat. Tends to be naked a lot.
So yeah. And Gray, you're out in the woods with the dragon. What are you doing?
I'm just eating and chilling.
Cool.
I'm just eating.
Can we send like a runner to go get Gray? Or can I run out myself, since how I'm extra fast?
Melody could just send Bruce.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Bruce smelled good enough to eat.
All right. No, no. He's
Yeah.
threatened to eat
I mean,
Bruce.
it's getting late in the night. Y'all might want like a good night's sleep before you head off. I don't know. That's up to you.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm headed
Yeah.
back to the inn anyway.
Sure, it doesn't matter. I mean, I sleep in the woods anyway.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah, look. Where's the inn again? Wait, right here. Is this the inn?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, man. I'll just sleep like right there, that tree line, right there, where I usually sleep.
Yeah.
I'm cheap. I will sleep in the cart again.
Cool.
I'll go sleep in my free comped room because, me and my girl.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we'll resolve. You all sort of spend the night, and we'll sort of wake up the next morning. Let's update the day. So you're gonna wake up on Tuesday morning, March 30th. Let's update this right now. Updating the day. All right, yeah. I need to check my. Yep, what's happening? Sweet. Yeah. So yeah, you guys wake up in the morning, and looks like you're getting ready to head out. Now you've got some options here. You've got the cart, you've got your raptor, and you got your donkey. And I keep meaning to write this down. I think did I put down the donkeys' names? Let's see, animals.
Mule and Raptor.
Yeah. did they get names?
One of them was Butch, and the other refused to give us their names. What?
The raptor would be Butch.
The raptor's name was Butch.
And you just call the mule.
Yeah, and then the mule was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. So, and they don't really have stables. I guess you keep them tied up by the shack.
Yeah, they don't.
They
have
want to get
stables yet.
fed, they fucking stay around the place.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So yeah, you get your cart. You get the and now there is also the alligator. I don't know if he's prone to listen to you guys or not.
Well, probably not.
Yeah.
It's
When I tried to speak to the alligator, I didn't speak its language.
Yeah, he's probably just living.
That's correct.
He's probably just living in the river right now, I guess.
the river or the lake, and he comes
Yeah.
whenever
Yeah.
That means plenty of fish.
Yeah.
he's called. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys strap up the animals and you head off. I assume.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys start heading off down the road, and it's a day's ride.
Yep. It
So
always is.
you're headed down the road, and as you're headed towards Ugrin, you get a few hours in, and Melody and Gray will recognize there's a cart. It's overturned and it looks kind of broken, and you see some. You're still in the distance, but you see like what could be some bodies sticking out from the cart. It's still in the distance. What do you do?
You said we
no.
recognize it. How are we recognizing it?
It looks a lot like the cart that the dwarves or the kobolds had.
He's talking about
That's
the
what I
music
figured. I
box.
just wanted to know clarity.
Yeah.
Those are those kids you wanted to eat.
Well, I can definitely eat them now.
The ones that I horrified with my singing.
Well, you're too far away to tell what the bodies are necessarily, but you just see some bodies sticking out from the cart.
Oh, can I smell anything weird?
You smell blood.
Oh, okay. I relay that to the group. That I smell blood.
Hell.
And that cart looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, that's not good. Their cart just couldn't catch a break. Am I right? Because like the wheel broke last time,
Yeah.
and
You-
they just need a better cart.
Do you continue approaching the cart?
I'm going to maybe discern reality. Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it.
Just see if I see anything extra here. Let's see. Yeah, I discerned something.
Yeah. Cool. And what's your Wisdom?
I don't have a plus. It's just
okay.
0.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you with your sort of keen sight can tell that there are 2 adult bodies, is what it looks like. They're sort of pinned down underneath the cart, and the cart looks like it's sort of been torn apart. Not necessarily by like. It's not methodical. It looks like it's been like torn apart, almost like by an animal or something. Also, just as a heads up, Cooksey1993 says, "Don't worry, y'all's follower, the 2-inch Becker has arrived." So we should put that out there. Thanks, Cooksey. We love you. And hey, it's the motion of the ocean that matters, sir. Oh, sorry, 1/2-inch Becker. Sorry, not 2-inch. Yeah.
Yeah, get it right. My cousin gets very angry when he gets more credit than he's due.
Right. I mean, listen, if I were sort of, I guess, in jail and, had to accept something of that nature, that's the size that I'd want.
Yeah,
And,
I would also choose that.
So, I mean, I'm just saying. Anyways, yeah, so, you see those things missed.
All right, I relay that to the group.
That's not good. Like,
I'm also going to get out of the cart and start walking the side of the trail.
I'm gonna get out of the cart and I guess start walking up towards the cart.
Yeah. Has the map changed, or we're still near our?
You're on the road.
Our
between
map
towns.
has not changed.
You're on the road in between
Okay,
towns.
all right. I still see the inn and
I mean,
everything.
we can do this. I don't have a.
Oh, I just didn't know where we were.
You're somewhere around here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. All right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to walk closer to even see. Well, I can see, but I can't. I can only smell blood. So, when I get closer, can I discern realities? See if I can find anything? Well, I mean, Mist should have found everything that's possible to find there.
Well, Mist was, still from a distance, right? And so
I guess.
and Mist had not seen these people before, whereas on a player level, whatever we have.
Right. Also,
yeah.
Wildheart, is your animal companion following with the group, or is it like hanging to the rear or something?
Oh yes, he's here.
Okay. So, also walking beside you guys is a giant a bear, I assume.
Yeah, bear.
Yeah, giant bear.
That's a goddamn bear.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like, how
sorry
big
guys,
is big?
I
Yeah.
still,
Well, he's a Kodiak bear, so the
When I
biggest
reloaded,
of the
It's
big.
pretty big.
Brad's characters, showed up and then it went away again.
his
So
hind
do I
legs,
just
he's
reload every
9
time that
foot tall.
happens?
Can you
Yeah, I
hear him?
would, because I can hear and see him.
Can you hear him?
I cannot. So I'm gonna
Okay.
reload again.
Yep. Okay.
No, I could hear him when it first started, but
Yeah.
So sorry.
When she comes back, just act like you can't hear her.
Wow, that's a big bear. That's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
What color is he?
Brown.
A big bear.
Why does that matter?
Because they can be brown, black, white, purple, green. I don't know. It's his bear.
Yeah.
I want to see it in my head right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we just lost Melody entirely.
It's true.
The bear has eaten her.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. Can you see Brad now?
Yeah, like I said, I was able to last time, and then
Can
he
you
went
see
away.
her?
So I might just have to do this a few times tonight.
I can see her in here.
Yeah.
I can see.
What? What's she saying? What? I can hear her perfectly fine.
Yeah.
See her.
But I feel like maybe Danny can't see her.
No,
Well, I
obviously
can't see
not.
Danny either. So
Oh my god.
Nothing ever works, right?
Oh.
This is the best night ever.
This is
Danny.
why we don't
flawless
restart.
stream.
I'm sorry I started the problems.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna listen to her on Twitch.
Okay. Anyways, so so the bear's walking beside the cart, I guess, as well. And does anyone try to have any conversation with the bear? I guess because some of you can talk to animals.
I want to look at Wildheart and be
Yes.
like, if I pet this thing, is it going to bite me?
Shouldn't I, as a wolf, be able to understand this thing?
Yeah,
Mist
he
doesn't
won't
talk
bite.
to animals. He won't bite?
I talk to animals.
I would say in wolf form you could. If you were a werewolf, you would understand it. You can maybe like understand its body language and get a general sense of what like 'cause a wolf can't like talk to a squirrel, but a wolf can understand what a squirrel sort of intent is.
Are we sure about that though? Are we sure other animals can't talk to each other?
We don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that.
You can discern his intent from body language and stuff.
After this argument, I'm going to say after I ask Wildheart if I can pet his bear, I pet it.
Okay, you pet the bear. I don't know what it does. I don't control the bear. So,
Well, he said it wasn't going to bite me, so.
does it bite him?
It does not.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
That's gonna be a big bite if it does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Cool.
You're gonna take more than 1 damage. I know that.
Nah, I'm pretty fucking quick. I just didn't want to piss the
Anyways,
bear off.
Fiamma, you're walking to the cart, right? Was that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you walk up in the cart, and there's a male and a female dwarf who have been like sort of cut up and bloodied. They're laying under the rubble of the cart,
Cut up and bloodied as in dead or still alive?
they're dead. They look dead, anyways.
Okay.
How long does the?
I'm gonna kick the body just to make sure.
I'm gonna discern reality, just to see if we can tell how long this has been dead.
Okay.
I mean, is this the? Okay.
You,
Why don't you just lick
you,
them?
you kick the body. Let's.
Well,
Uh,
I even rolled for
you-
it, but
you
I
give
don't
me
know
a-
shit.
give me a.
I didn't kick it.
No.
I
Fiamma
did.
is.
I walked up to the body and saw him. So.
Yeah. Give me a roll on strength.
Well, they're dead now.
If they weren't dead, they are now.
Okay. 11.
Okay,
I still
an
can't see
11.
Fiamma, so I'm
An
gonna-
11 should mean that he kicked them perfectly and not over kicked and killed.
Where did you kick them?
In the foot. Like.
A 2 should be a death kick, man.
Okay. Yeah. You kick the foot. And where you kick it, the foot sort of snaps,
Oh my god.
but it doesn't move.
Awful.
Jesus.
Cool. I think these guys are dead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can Miss just
Hey, Wolf
like
Boy,
check
you
their
wanna
I
eat 'em?
pulse
hope
and
they
shit?
are.
Yeah.
Can I just check the pulse and see if they're alive?
Sure. Yeah. You check their pulse. You don't find anything.
Alright, so they're definitely dead, guys.
Great. As you get closer, you can smell like maybe they've been dead for a while.
Okay, so I smell decay.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
Could I
Just-
feed them to my bear?
just maybe.
I want to loot them. Mike, I want to loot them.
I knew that was getting ready to happen. Somebody was going to... If it wasn't you,
Yeah.
it was Melody. Somebody was getting ready to take something.
Yeah.
This is why y'all thieves!
So, yeah, sure. I mean, you can start looting the bodies. Roll.
Everybody always stealing shit.
Roll.
Can I roll on dexterity? Because I'm so dexterous.
Um,
Just to loot them.
Stairs.
no, roll. Actually, if you would roll some defy danger on that, actually, would be great.
Can I use my dexterity on
Yeah,
defy danger?
you sure can.
Cool. Yep, nothing fucking happens to me.
Yeah. So, which one are you gonna loot, the male or the female?
The dude.
Yeah. So as you're going to loot the dude, also which one did Fiamma kick, male or female?
Whichever one was closest.
Probably the male. All right. So the one that Fiamma kicked and broke its foot. As you go to like start rifling through its pockets,
God damn it, it's
The-
a zombie.
the-
I knew
the
I
hand-
found this earlier.
the hand like goes to grab you, and you see it and you jerk away before it gets you.
Oh, well. well,
Even if I hadn't rolled well, that would not have got me. But okay.
fucking zombies.
He starts. It's in like a low groan starts coming out of him, like a gurgle almost.
Because I rolled so well, did I get anything out of him before he fucking tried to snatch me?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can say that you pulled away with like a nice little gemstone.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so he groans, and then he starts sort of like dragging himself towards you.
Cool. And I'm gonna say, what the fuck, guys? The dead thing is alive.
Time to set it on fire. You
That
know?
is unnatural.
Yeah.
Looks like
no.
the professor.
Yeah.
I'm immediately gonna light a fireball in my hand.
Yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, fucking burn that thing, man. I'm not even close to it. I jumped away.
Nah. You definitely set it on fire.
And
Ooh, can I
I'm
have
gonna hold it to whatever counts as its face.
Can the dragon blow fire on it? Will that happen? Can it breathe fire yet?
No, it can't breathe fire yet. No.
God dang it!
Yeah. So you're gonna try and light it on fire.
Yes.
All right.
I hope
So
so.
you can pull the fire in your hand, but in order to like apply the fire to the body, like to attack it with fire, you're gonna need to like use a Zuko style or something. It's still an attack of sorts, right? And you
I
have
figured that'd be an attack roll, but okay.
yeah. It's okay. Well, you can do an attack roll. That's fine too.
Am I gonna do that on Dex or Strength?
In this case, whatever your regular attack modifier is, I think it's strength.
Look at it. 3.
Oh shit!
Oh Lord!
Yeah. So you attack it and you set it on fire, but it doesn't seem to affect it. It's just now on fire and crawling towards you.
What?
Yeah, it's a zombie on fire.
A zombie on fire that fire doesn't affect it at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
While
it's-
that happens,
It's slowly
When does fire
something
affect
she would
zombies?
do-
it's slowly burning away its skin. I mean, but it's
I'm
not.
gonna
fire
pick up
doesn't
a
fuck
big.
with zombies.
I'm gonna pick up a big rock and drop it on it. Okay.
That'll fuck it up. Don't
Yeah.
pick a turtle up, all right?
Yeah. Hey, I can't stop what the gods may have and
once
fate.
once Fiamma ignites that one on fire, the female sort of like starts picking herself up, and she sort of stands up from the wreckage, and you can see her jaws slightly unhinged, and there's like decay coming off of her face and stuff, and one of her eyeballs is hanging out,
Gross.
and she starts sort of groaning too, and sort of meandering in the same direction as the other guy's pulling himself. What's Melody doing right now?
Melody was going to loot the woman just because it tracks, but she's kind of getting away. So,
Okay.
let's see. What was she? Can I with arcane art? If I roll well, it says that your mind can be shaken clear of enchantment or that sort of thing. Could I like basically re-dead the undead
No,
with my arcane art?
I wouldn't say that. No.
No, because the undead don't really have a mind.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Also, is it
Okay,
really
I was
magic?
like, because I was wondering if I could heal them to death.
Or could you heal
I
him back
mean-
to life?
You can
Can I
use
heal?
your
Can I?
use your healing spell to kill them.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
you
pretty sure that
could
would kill
damage
That's
them with
what-
a healing spell. It's yeah, sort of it's a reverse heal essentially.
Okay.
Would
yeah,
they
I would
come
like
back
to
to
do that.
life
then.
if she heals them enough?
No,
No, I'm pretty sure to kill him. Pretty sure to kill him.
we're gonna play by Final Fantasy rules on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're
Okay.
playing by Final Fantasy rules right now, it's
Holy
probably
shit.
gonna die.
Yeah, roll some damage. on
Okay,
it.
so since I get two of these, right? That means I can do it twice. You said that I could do the same one to two parties. So can I do one to the man and one to the woman?
Sure.
Okay.
Equal opportunity to fire.
Let's see. Eldritch Tone, multi-class. Sorry, I'm looking because there's a special rule that I just recently picked up.
I can't see or hear her.
She's gonna try and heal it to death.
All right. 1d8 for him, and 1d8 for her.
Cool. Yeah.
I killed him a lot harder. Okay.
Yeah. So he does he dies when you the healing spell sort of the glow in his eyes dissipates and he falls to the ground and just continues to just sort of burn. It definitely like you can see her like recoil a little bit and then she starts coming after you with a little more speed, a little more pep in her step. What is Gray doing?
Gray's gonna drop a rock on the one that's on fire.
He's dead.
No,
But you can't.
Oh, he's okay. So
He's already dead.
Oh, I did not know he was dead. So the one is running at what, Melody?
It's starting to like sort of fastly walk towards Melody.
I guess I'm gonna do a run and kick it in the head.
Okay. Yeah. Roll.
Okay.
Roll.
Uh,
Roll on strength.
roll on strength. What is that? Okay. That's +3. Blue. Oh, that thing is.
Yeah. Roll for
yeah.
roll for some damage.
Ooh,
I like your style, Wolf Boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yep. Okay. Well, that's a 2.
Don't you have
That's
mercy?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense.
Okay.
It looked
Yeah,
cool.
that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll basically kick her head clean off of her body, so and kill her in the process. Go ahead and run that down for me. There. Let me see it. I want to feel it.
Well. Let's see. I guess I position myself on all fours and sprint, and then jump and swing my foot around. Looks like kind of gracefully enough to kick its head off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I give it a roundhouse kick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like a Chuck Norris roundhouse.
Yeah. Knock it clean
Yeah.
off. 8-ball corner pocket sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the head goes flying and the body falls to the ground. And
then
Wild
I-
Heart.
Now that my
Ow,
turn's over,
afterwards, I
I
go,
just now saw what I missed.
Yeah. And then Wild Heart. What are you doing? I mean, they're all
gotta
dead
read.
now.
I'm just witnessing graves.
Wild
of
Heart's
Archons.
gone again. I'll be back.
While she's disappearing, I want to loot the female.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you don't find much of anything on her except for it's sort of a painted family portrait of her and her husband, and then you see 3 children in the painting as well.
Okay, I'll leave it with her.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can hear you.
I think the rest of us could hear you.
No.
So yeah, they're dead, and you guys are standing there. There's still the sort of the disheveled cart. What do you want to do with that?
Look through it. Is there anything in it?
Okay, last time there were kobolds in that cart, or some kind of monster in
We
that
have to
cart.
kill it anyway.
Yeah. Does it look like it's been disturbed? Is the door open from last time?
I mean, it's kind of like somewhat broken open. So yeah,
Okay, well,
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
inside it.
be careful now.
yeah. You look inside, and there's remnants of there's some hay in there, and it's sort of it smells like an animal smell to it. But other than that, there's sort of nothing inside. There's some scratch marks on the inside of the walls.
Okay. I relay this to everybody.
Is
Why are
anyone
they zombies?
I mean, obviously, last time Melody and Gray saw this cart, they were children. I guess
Yeah.
you guys have no concern about that, though.
I don't really care about children. I want to know why they turned into zombies.
I wouldn't know that there are children, so
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I guess
We
I
of course
also
we
don't
have
care.
concern, but
Well, you've not voiced it. Yeah, definitely not voiced it.
I wanted to eat them last time. Remember that? She was going to give them up.
well,
I mean, does Melody tell
yeah,
about,
she was a bad
that-
mother. I wanted, like I said, I kind of got cut out. Yeah, because like I said, I had to refresh. I was actually, while she was walking towards me in her zombie form, I was going to be like, "You're still a bad mother."
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I guess.
So I don't know what we're supposed to do. I mean, can we discern realities to see if the children are around?
I mean, can I smell the children? Would I recognize their scent?
Yeah,
Or
you
is it
could smell.
over-
You could smell their
Ray just
scent
wants to eat them.
on the cart. But
Yeah,
in the immediate
that's what I'm
area, you don't discern their smell.
Okay. So that's not going to help.
So they're not there.
Yeah.
No, it does not seem like they're there. I want to know why these things turn into zombies.
Are there any footprints or any indication of where they might be?
No, not that you see. I will say, Gray, would you roll a discern realities?
Oh, okay.
Yep. Let me. That's 9.
Okay. You picked up another smell on the cart itself, and it smells a little bit like dragon, but not like your dragon and not your servant the dragon, but it is similar to those smells.
I relay that.
Mike, when I was checking the bodies for shit, could I tell that it was a bite or a scratch or whatever damage to them that would be apparent that maybe turned them?
Yeah. So yeah, if you're inspecting the bodies closer, and you're rolled pretty good on your discern realities, you do notice there are some bite marks on their bodies, but they seem humanoid.
Okay.
So, like a person's been chewing on them.
Right. I'm gonna go with don't get bit, fellas. Hey, on an off question, player perspective, if you get bit, and that's how this is transmits, through the people. If your armor takes it and you don't actually take damage, are you really getting bit, or are they biting your armor?
Yeah, if your armor absorbs it all, then yeah, your armor's getting it.
Great, that's what I want to hear. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome for you guys with actual armor.
Yeah, it's really awesome for us with armor. I guess I'm just
Pretty
gonna move
sweet,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
can't.
there's nothing else to see here, I just break to the city, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light the entire cart and the body's on fire.
All right. Yeah. All right. That's fine.
Yeah, Viking funeral sounds good.
Yeah.
Can we not burn down the whole forest? When we
Whoever's
do that?
cat that was
infection.
just agreed.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes.
It's on fire, and there
He
you
did.
go. Kitty cat.
They were like Viking funeral. Meow.
I'm gonna sit there and watch it until it like smolders down some.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you hang out for just a little bit. This will sort of take a little bit of time out of your day. Normally you would arrive in about 26 hours. This will probably add another about 4 hours to that, so about a 30-hour time difference. Yeah, you'd use that. Do you guys want to resolve anything while you're sort of just hanging out here, or you want to go ahead and flash forward to arriving in the town?
Flash forward.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's go into town.
Yeah. So you'll continue your journey, and it'll be pretty uneventful the rest of the trip. You'll arrive sort of late morning on Wednesday. So we'll skip ahead to Wednesday, March the 31st. And that's when you'll be arriving. Let's do. No, undo. I woke up. I see you.
Hey man, you wanted us to catalog our adventure.
Yep.
I woke up that day.
Yep. So yeah, you guys are sort of arriving at the entrance of Ugrin.
Yeah, the place that we wasn't supposed to leave, or you guys wasn't supposed to leave. Or actually, no, it was everybody. Wasn't supposed to leave last time, I believe, remember?
So the only thing that's left of Ugrin is a tiny little.
No, this is the
tower?
entrance. You're just coming in.
Oh, okay.
So as you're coming in,
Say, damn, this place went downhill since I've been gone.
yeah. Maybe something you do notice is that the guard tower is completely unmanned. There's nobody in it, and there's definitely like there's some scratch marks on the bottom of it. There's some arrows sticking into it in places as you pull up. Do you inspect it any further, or do you pass on by?
Nope.
Do I smell anything?
Yeah, you smell some blood, and you also smell
It's always fucking blood.
you smell another
Does smell-
another creature. You can't quite place it, but it is the same smell from the back of the cart.
Oh, great. Hey, I'm smelling that weird creature thing again. I relayed all this information.
Can I
Well, no, you.
Can I
sorry,
roll discern
you,
realities?
You smelled kobolds before, so yeah, it's kobold.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna say this sounds like kobolds, man. Kind of chicken dragon things.
Yeah, kobolds.
Yeah.
You smell kobolds.
Okay. Well, all right. So I relay that I smell kobolds. A lot of them.
Kobolds are the best.
Okay.
They're delicious.
Cool. Kobolds will actually be burned by my fire.
Yes, they will. Terribly.
Other than that, like I said, is there anything else to see? Can I roll discern realities?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go up in the tower, you can discern realities up there if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I can wait.
What do your bard eyes see?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Nothing.
Not a
She
thing.
falls out of the tower and breaks
I'm
her
not
leg.
good at
Yep.
this.
Yeah, so you walk up in the tower, and there's a sort of a weird like mandala etching in the roof, and you pretty much get caught up in that. You pretty much get caught up in that, and you don't pay attention to anything else that's in the thing. You stare at that for a while,
Yeah.
and then you start
That tracks.
you start pondering it, and you walk back down. And when you get down, I guess everyone's kind of like, "What'd you see?" And you're like, "Oh, nothing."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What day is today? Is it?
it's Wednesday, March 31st.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, we're
All right.
so yeah. As you guys sort of get further into town, you sort of notice there's no one's out and about. Like, there's no traffic on the streets. There's no one walking around. All the doors, windows, shutters all seem to be shut in the town. What is sort of your first destination as you sort of get in?
Well, we came here to go see the professor, so I'm gonna walk towards professor's wherever that was over here.
Yeah, it was like
somewhere.
right here in this area.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna walk over there and go.
Because I've never been here before.
So
What-
now we're going to find the professor.
Where's Fiamma?
Yes, we are.
Where's Fiamma going? Just
I'm
with him?
following along because I have no
I'm
idea
going.
where I'm
Yeah,
at.
cool. Cool.
I
I'm headed there with him. I gotta
slowly
restart again.
follow. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so
Tonight
Get a
is
computer.
awesome.
I'm going to relay to Wildheart and Fiamma where everything is geographically in the city. You know, like one of those, like the inn's that way if it's been rebuilt. The market's over here. These are where people stay. This is where we're headed. You know, guard checks this way. That kind of stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, now that I have information, I think I'm going to head over towards the guard check.
All right. So are you the only one, or is anyone else going with him?
You mean her?
I'm
Her,
going
yeah,
because
yeah.
I, you know,
The guard
Mist,
check?
yeah, Mist and I decided that we had. Oh no, not the guard shack. I'm going with Mist to the professors because
Yeah.
we
To the
made a plan.
professors.
Yeah. All right. And where's Gray going?
Oh, I'm gonna slowly follow behind then.
Behind Melody and Mist.
Definitely.
Okay. And Wildheart, where are you going?
With Mist.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are into the professor's house, and the Fiamma peels off towards the guard shack. You guys get to where the professor's sort of apartment is, and at the front of the apartment complex, the door that would normally be open to let people up into the stairs to visit their various apartments is sort of like shut and locked.
All right, I'm picking it.
All right, cool. Yeah, roll for that.
Let me just check to see what my. I think it's on Dex, but
I thought he gave you the key to the apartment.
To the
Yeah,
apartment.
might have.
This is the front door to the complex, though.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That's happening. I got an 11.
Yeah, you jimmy it right open, no problem.
So I pop that sucker open and we walk up there and I use the key to open the door to the professor's apartment.
As soon as the door pops open, you hear a lot of sort of clamoring amongst the other apartments, and it just sounds like people are like scuffling around in their own apartments as maybe they've heard that door pop open.
Okay.
Um,
I pay them no heed.
yeah. So as you
We're on a mission.
start heading up the stairs, and they sort of creak a little bit, you hear what sounds like, in a lot of the doorways, like things sort of being slammed or pressed against the doorways.
Oh, like they're barring the doors?
Yeah. Barring them, putting furniture against them, whatever they've got to do to not be entered, I guess. You get to the professor's apartment, and that door is just sort of like ajar, though.
Oh, okay. I push it open.
Yeah. So when you push open the door to that apartment, it's I guess roll to summon realities. Yeah, that's probably the best.
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Cool. That's on wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a great roll.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a 10.
Yeah. So things look mostly the way you left them, with just a few exceptions. So a few of the drawers.
The cat's actually there.
A few of the drawers look they've been cleaned out, and there's also like a list sitting on the sort of the counter, with some information on it. As you pick up the list, it looks like a grocery list, but then it has things on it that you would not find in a grocery store. A lot of them are sort of like potion type stuff.
Okay. Weird eclectic things.
Yeah. And that's sort of what you see there. As you guys are exploring the apartment, Fiamma, you arrive at the entrance of the guard shack, and its doors are closed.
While I'm walking that way, I want to light a very, very small fire, like in the palm of my hand.
Okay.
Not that I can like close my hand around.
Okay. All right. Yes, you're walking with a small fire in your hand, and as you approach the entrance of the guard shack, it is closed shut. And there's a note on it that says, "For assistance, please ring bell." And there is like a pull thing that you can pull on.
Well, I'm gonna yank it.
Yeah. So you ring the bell, and someone sort of like appears over the top of the fence, with a bow drawn, pointed at you, and he says, "State your business."
Here to figure out what the fuck's going on.
He says, "Are you new to town?"
Yeah.
He says, "Then I suggest you get out. This is not a safe place right now."
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm here.
He says, "Did someone send for you?"
Not particularly. Some friends had business in town, and I figured, hey, why not murder some things?
He says,
I assume you need things murdered.
He says, "What makes you
Danny,
think?"
is there something crawling on your ceiling? I just had to ask.
No, I have a habit of looking up while
Okay.
I'm talking to this.
Well,
like,
you
whatever.
reminded me of my cat, where he randomly just looks at the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I think there's
He's-
some kind of demon there or something.
He's
So
he's RPing. He's looking up at the.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
looking up at the thing that
Yeah,
guy shooting down at
Yeah.
with the arrow.
So so the he's like, and what makes you think you'll be able to help us?
I'm gonna raise my palm up and then make that ball bigger.
Witch, burn her!
He stares for a second. He says, "One moment," and then you see him sort of disappear back over the wall. And then a few seconds later, a slot opens up at eye level, sort of where you're standing, and you won't know, but it's Lieutenant Carlson, who the group has dealt with before. And he says, "I says, so you're a fire user?"
Fire angel, but yes.
He says, "Whatever, at this point I've seen weirder." And he says, "What guarantees do I have that you won't attack us once I let you enter?"
You gonna pay me?
He says, "We'll pay anyone that can deal with this problem."
Well, then there's your proof.
He says, "I'll let you in, but I have to ask you douse that fire."
Sure, and I just like close my hand around it.
He says, "And can you open your hand again?"
Okay, and I open my hand back up.
Is the
It's
fire-
not there anymore.
Okay, he's like, "All right." So the door like cracks open just enough for you to like get in.
Cool. I head on in.
Yeah. So he says, "My name is Lieutenant Carlson. By what name should I call you?"
Fiamma.
He says, "Okay, Fiamma. Well, our town is it's got a number of problems. First and foremost,
1 second, guys.
we're plagued with a kobold scourge. It was just a few at first, but their numbers seem to keep growing. And they're raiding our town, and they're taking our goods and killing our people. On top of that, a number of children have started going missing. This is also a problem. We think it's related to the kobolds, but we just don't know. And on top of that, there's been a rash of grave robberies as well, and also unexplained. So obviously, it's all we can do just to sort of keep the peace in the town. There's a mandatory lockdown. People aren't allowed to leave their homes, and we do our best to do rounds and deliver food, but that's running scarce. And the Royals, they've completely shut off and are offering no assistance whatsoever.
I'm gonna be like, cool, yeah, problem. So, which directions do the kobolds come from?
He says, well, that's the thing. They come from everywhere.
So you're useless. Gotcha.
He says, listen, you haven't been here. You don't know what we've been through.
I'm going to light them on fire. I don't need to know what you've been through.
He says, well, good luck, I guess. I wish I could offer you assistance, but it's all we can do just to keep the people around here that are left alive.
All right, I'll get it figured out. Thanks, Lieutenant Charleston.
Yeah. And he says, okay, nice chatting with you, I guess. And he says, I didn't catch your name?
He asked my
Did
name.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He asked what he
Prince.
should call me.
That's right. He says, okay. He says, and what was your name again?
While I'm walking out the door, Fiamma.
He says, well, Fiamma, don't die, I guess.
I'm closing the door while he's saying it.
Cool. Meanwhile, back at the thing. So yeah, you guys have that list, and that's sort of all that you've discerned from his apartment, anyways, at this moment.
Okay. Okay.
Now, Gray can maybe pick up a scent or something. I don't know.
You know, or we have a ranger that could probably track.
Probably.
You know, there's that too.
I mean, I could try to sniff it out. Do I need to roll on discern realities?
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's give that a whirl. Come on. Nah, I don't know shit, bro.
Yeah.
Smells like kobold ass.
All you can smell is cat urine.
Yeah, cat piss all over the damn apartment.
A lot of cat piss.
Yeah.
How about
But
lay
you know,
up here?
but maybe
on your
the
bed.
ranger could do something. I don't know.
Lay on your bed.
Yes.
Lay on your bed.
I could try to pick up.
Lay on your bed.
Don't you have a hunt and track ability or something? Some sort of.
Come
Yes,
here.
it does.
Come
Yes.
here.
I could put my ear to the ground and listen
lay
for
on your
hoof
bed.
beats.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but
Lay on your bed. Why don't you lay on your bed?
Who knows? Maybe the professor's moonlighting as a stallion.
Go lay on your bed. Go.
Okay, here we go.
Go lay on your bed. Go lay on your bed. Go.
I don't think he wants to lay down.
A 7.
yeah.
He did.
All right.
It's a new bed for him, so he's very.
He's weird about it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
weary of it.
Yeah. So you pick up a basically you can sort of see very lightly some footprints. It looks like slippers almost. And they sort of trail out the door and down the way. And so you can start following those if you want to, or not.
I'll follow.
Yeah.
And
Do
I
you
will follow him.
do you just start following them, or do you tell the group what you're doing?
Oh yeah, I say. You went this way.
Okay.
We go that way.
Yeah.
Mist follows.
Yeah. Does Fiamma join up with the group, or is Fiamma just like scouting around the area?
She's heading towards where the house is.
Oh, okay. So
She's not gonna know that they left.
right. Well, we can say that that they've not made it far. That she can sort of see them in the distance. So they're probably like around here. By the time you reach the house, you can sort of see them in the distance.
Yeah,
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna slowly walk behind them
All right, cool.
from a safe distance.
So the trail it sort of leads down this way, sort of through the houses, and then it starts running on the outskirts of town like this. It runs off this way for a ways, and the trail ultimately leads you towards the farm here, and that's sort of where it goes a little cold.
Yeah.
I'm confused as to what possessed the man to wear slippers outside.
Yeah,
He does many things that shouldn't be done.
Do you guys give a rundown of the professor to everyone, sort of just describing his behaviors, mannerisms, and weirdness?
Yes. He's
Yeah.
just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
We probably should, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm sorry, guys. I will be right back.
Yep. So yeah, but you're right here at the farm. The Melody, Mist, and Gray have sort of seen this farm before. There were animals out in the pen. They're not there anymore. And the crops that were over here are looking a little neglected and sort of dying. They haven't been watered.
Would I have seen this? Because remember, I think I only seen the log cabin.
Yeah, you grew up around here as a wolf, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have seen it as a wolf, but maybe I guess. Okay.
You would have seen it, just not recognize it particularly.
You exited right here with the group and fought a chimera right in this area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't go over there, so I mean,
You would have seen it from a distance. You would have known
Okay.
there were animals there.
If I remember correctly, Maria went over there to get some sweet drugs.
Maria did
Yeah.
go over there to procure
yeah.
items.
Yeah,
Yes.
She did.
Oh well. Yeah, I
Who the
forgot about
fuck is
that then.
Maria?
Who the fuck is Maria?
Yeah. So long ago.
Yeah.
I guess once I jog up to the group, I'm gonna be like, "So guys, apparently if we kill the kobolds, Sergeant Carlson says he'll give us money."
Did you ask how much?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, I don't care. What's he gonna do to me?
Didn't I say I was gonna eat him a long time ago, or I said I'd kill him? Yeah, I think when I first met that guy, I said I was gonna kill him.
There we go. Problem solved. We'll get whatever money's in his pocket.
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, he just. I was threatening him because he was talking to me.
So you guys are
He is
outside. You guys are outside the farm where the sort of the trails have gone cold. What do you do?
Mist goes in the farmhouse.
So you like knock on the door, or
No, I just open the door and walk in.
okay, the door's locked for sure.
I'm gonna
Oh,
pick it.
I definitely just ripped the door hinges off. I mean, like,
I'll just pick it open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked open.
All right,
Time
cool.
for another place to be on fire.
Yeah.
Nah.
So you
not this time,
pick it
I
open,
guess.
but you're a little noisy while you're doing it. So you do manage to unlock it. And as soon as you open it, a family of halflings are sort of
Of
right
hobbits?
Oh, fucking little.
Of
there. They're halflings.
so my mouth
Maria
is
was a hobbit.
watering. I'm getting hungry.
So yeah, but there's a husband. He's got like a crossbow like drawn on you.
Cool.
The wife has got like a pitchfork, and then there's a handful of children. It could be 7 or 8. It's a lot. And they all have like assorted like sticks, knives, hammers, you name it. And they're all just sort of standing in the door like ready to attack you as the door pops open.
Be gone, spirits.
I say, hey, we come in peace. We're looking for the weird guy, the professor.
The husband's like, why should I tell you anything? You just broke into my house.
It looked like it was abandoned from the outside.
He says,
I haven't seen a soul since I've been here.
He says, "Don't you know what's going on here?"
No, we just got to town.
He says, "Jesus Christ." He says, "Look, the town is under siege by kobolds and any number of God knows whatever unholy things. It's not a good time, especially for those of us with children. And now you've broken my door."
I didn't break it. I just picked it open.
He says,
I'm also gonna like nudge Mist and be like, "Yeah, that's the thing Private Ryan was talking about."
and he's like, "And as for the professor,
Okay.
that louse owes us money. He came in here and he said he could fix our problems if we gave him the right ingredients. And we did. He said he would pay us when it was done. That was over a week ago."
Did he happen to mention where he was going?
He was muttering something about smelloscopes and gnomes and I don't know. He's crazy.
Shit.
Uh,
All right, so I turn around and I say, guys, I think he went to the gnome hideout because of the smelloscope and stuff.
Isn't that the last place we've seen him anyway?
Not me. I wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it was. He like disappeared between me and you.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
well,
Miss and Melody were outside. They were fighting.
No, I was talking
right,
to,
and that's when I disappeared.
I was talking to
Yeah.
James. James and I went in the cave, and he disappeared from between us.
Yep. And that's the last time I smelled him or seen him since.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I turn around and I
he tried to get you to
apologize.
carry his smelloscope.
Yeah, and I didn't want to fucking carry his shit then, and I don't want to carry his shit now. He needs to die.
I know.
So I
We were
apologize
working
to
on
the halflings, and I usher people out, and I lock their door and shut it behind me.
Usher people, you're ushering the family out, so you can.
No.
take
I
the
said
house.
us. That's why I said us, not them.
Also, everybody still remembers that he is a damn werewolf, like me.
You
Yes.
you hear the halfling yell from the other side of the door. "When you say him, tell him we want our money."
Will do.
Who actually knows that he's a werewolf?
Everybody in here should know he's a werewolf.
Well,
Well,
Miss
you-
Desi's seen that shit.
Me and
He almost
Wildheart
killed
wouldn't.
me and Maria. Doing some stupid shit.
I saw it, but thought it was a hallucination. I think.
Yeah.
Yep, and then I confirmed to tell y'all later that he's a werewolf and he needs to die.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did tell us that he's a werewolf.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
did tell you. But I did not tell you two. You two don't know about him being a werewolf.
Actually, you caught me up on everything that went down when we met in the woods.
Okay.
That's the reason that I was like, "Oh, Melody's an asshole."
All right, to the logging area
Sorry.
with the dwarfs or whatever.
So yeah, you head over this way, and there's still a lot of rubble.
Has the fire stopped? Can
Oh
we
yeah,
go
it stopped a long
back
time
downstairs?
ago. Yeah.
Hey, look, I don't know how long.
As
that
we
fire could've
see
been.
it, Miss goes, "Holy shit, what happened?" Because he didn't see
Things.
any of that shit go down. He just
Yeah.
disappeared.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The-
He wasn't there for the Chimera fight.
um,
Or was
I
he?
wasn't here already, was I?
no. But yeah, so the rubble's basically sitting on top of the area where you would normally get down, and it doesn't seem terribly disturbed. Like it doesn't seem like it would be like someone's been entering in and out of it. But you know, this is the lead you have to go on, sort of thing.
Looks like we're going back inside this stupid tunnel.
Yeah.
Stupid tunnel.
Stupid tunnel.
So you start clearing away the debris to try and get inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, a couple hours go by. Because it takes a little while to clear a lot of the stuff away. Enough
This
to
is
get-
where we found Skelly.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Mike, is that like a fissure in the ground over there?
yeah, that's been there. That's always
Yeah,
been
sure it has.
It has.
Okay.
there. You can go back and watch the other games. It was there.
Okay.
That's the warehouse where you first met the gnomes. Actually,
Yeah, I know.
Where I got the beautiful chicken dinosaur.
Yep.
yeah, but then you gave it back to the gnomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if I hadn't died, I fully intended to take it back.
So yeah, you guys managed to clear the rubble away, and you start making your way into the hole. I guess it's dark.
Yeah.
So I mean, you might want
Yeah.
I'm gonna be lighting a fire in my hand.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
The dark is Miss Friend. He doesn't give a
Soccer
shit.
ball size, so it's pretty bright.
yeah. Who goes first? Who's the first person?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Do you want to be in front of the light or behind the light?
I'm in front of it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So you,
I'm pretty sure back in the day I've established that I work in the night, so darkness doesn't bother me.
you start descending.
Well, it's not
mean,
going to be
yeah.
dark because the fire is shedding
Yeah.
light.
descending
Or
into
werewolf.
the thing.
Trying to
Gray.
see.
Gray, this feels familiar to you.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Yeah. So you get down to the main opening. Gray, you've seen this all before. You see sort of the sort of torture chamber and stuff. There is like a sort of like a part of this area now that is caved in from where the chimera burst through to get out. So about half of the now open area is caved in, So yeah, you see all like the torture areas, and so there's still sort of some of the bodies are on the ground from it's all skeletons now, then as you make your way towards the back, there is that sort of cavernous opening that sort of leads back where the chimera came from to begin with, and then so that's where you are at the moment.
All right, looks like we get to venture farther, don't we?
Yep, Miss goes farther.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah, you guys start making your way deeper and deeper into the cave, as you get sort of further back into it, it's there's a very like pungent smell. It sort of smells like mold and like animal waste and whatnot as you sort of get further and further in.
Okay.
We're going to have to light a lot of. Somebody needs some torches or something.
Yeah. I mean, you've got like the immediate area that's illuminated around you from Fiamma's fire. Do you want to do anything, prepare anything or whatever as you walk further into the cave?
As we're about to get into a fight, that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Weren't there torches on the wall before?
Yeah, but I think that was farther back when I lit up everything.
Okay.
That was in the sort of the main room. This is now. That was a more like
This is the
sort
room.
of
This is the room that Skelly said don't keep going back there, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Do we see anything that's able to be lit on fire?
Not yet at the moment, anyways.
Okay.
Miss is gonna push farther in.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I'm just looking for other things to light on fire so that we
Yeah.
have light.
Yeah, it starts to sort of like narrow, and then when you get like to where it's almost like only two people could stand side by side, like it's like that narrow, and it's only like maybe a foot of clearance above Gray. So it's a pretty narrow passage now. You notice under your feet what you're walking on. Is sort of just like littered with bones of various different things.
That's exciting.
Yep. And
No, it's not. Trust me.
the further you get, the more these bones aren't just bones, but some of them are covered with rotting flesh and stuff as well. And then
Through all this, do I smell anything really weird, or is it overpowering?
it's just an overpowering of sort of like
Okay, rotten
like
flesh.
rotten flesh and decay and bacteria even.
Ugh, great.
And then you get to what is a pool, and this pool sort of like the cave sort of ends, and then there's this pool that goes down in front of you.
Like a pool of water.
Yeah.
Is this
Miss
clean
does
water?
not go in this water.
Yeah.
That seems
Is
Miss
pretty.
water-
doesn't trust this shit at all.
It seems pretty stagnant.
I'm gonna detect traps. I think that's where I'm going.
Poison
right now.
or something. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Yeah, you don't detect any traps necessarily. No.
Cool, but I get a +3 on my hold, so that helps.
Okay.
But I had 2 already, so that's 5. Okay, fuck that. I get away from the dark water. I don't trust that.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's like a shore,
I'm gonna
right?
discern realities.
Yeah, well, like it's like the cave just stops, and then there's like this like opening of water. Let's say it's like 6 foot by 6 foot that just descends down into darkness.
Awesome.
Are you discerning realities? Go ahead.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, this pool of water, you know, as you're sort of looking at it, it's stagnant, but it seems like it would goes like up underneath the wall face. So you could like traverse it to possibly another side. And that's sort of what you discern. There's not much else to discern in the area other than like there's walls and there's the decay and the whatever.
I relay this to the group.
Can I spout lore about maybe what cobalt's like water or not?
Yeah. Spout lore is on your intellect, I believe. So
Cool. So I get 2d6 plus 1, and that's a 5.
you don't know jack crap about kobolds.
Shit. Cool, man.
I would like to do it since I'm an adventurer. So maybe I've run across them before. That is just straight up roll. 10.
Yeah. You know the kobolds don't particularly like water.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna relay that.
So that means
Tell
there's
them if you
something
see a
worse in this
kobold,
water.
get it wet.
Hey, somebody should try to swim on the other side.
I'm gonna touch the water with my fire.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
it. Just see if anything happens.
Yeah, I mean it's just like what you'd expect. It sort of sizzles and pops, and that's it. Yeah. I mean the water itself doesn't. I mean, other than being sort of like just stagnant, nasty water, doesn't seem to be necessarily dangerous in and of itself.
Cool. Then
Alright.
I guess I'm gonna step into it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it goes down a ways. It goes down, you know, possibly 40 or 50 feet even if you wanted to. Do you submerge yourself and start swimming through it, or are you just like wading in it right at the moment?
I'm gonna wade in it and like kick my feet around, see if anything comes at me.
Yeah, cool. Roll Defy Danger.
Cool.
Yeah, I felt that a couple.
yep, me too. That's why I didn't want to get in the water.
8.
Cool. Yeah. So you're wading in the water, and a tentacle comes up and wraps around your foot, and it
Seen this one.
yeah it
I bet.
it pulls you under just a little bit, but you manage to wrangle free, and you resurface, but it's still in there with you. Everyone else sees this happen. So as soon as he pops up, or as soon as she pops up, does Fiamma say anything? As soon as her head comes out of the water.
Rape? No.
I was gonna say, do you look back and go, "What a tease"?
What's the
Tentacles.
6-digit code?
I'm just gonna shout tentacles, and then I'm gonna conjure my burning brand.
Cool. So while you're doing that, what's everyone else doing? Because Fiamma just popped out of the water, said tentacles.
Oh, looks like we're about to have a fight.
Yeah. I look at my bear. Grin.
Oh God, that
Ready for
bear's in
battle.
here with us. Jesus Christ.
He is always by my side.
Yeah.
He's a super sneaky bear. No one ever notices until he says something. Fuck! Oh!
So what are you telling the bear to do?
Just telling him to get ready.
Okay. What's Gray doing?
I don't know what Gray's doing right now about this. He's getting ready to fight, that's for sure.
Yeah. No one's hopping in to help though. Cool.
Hop in that damn water.
Can I reach out and like grab her hand?
You can reach out, but I mean, Fiamma's like about to like make a weapon, so she may not be reaching out.
Fiamma will bat it away.
Yeah.
All right. Then I guess I don't.
Okay, so we're just gonna stand around and watch. That's cool. What's Melody up to?
Okay, so sorry, I had to reload.
Yeah.
If we're fighting, what do we know, or is it just a random tentacle?
A tentacle dragged Fiamma down, but you didn't even see it. Fiamma just
You heard me. You heard me. You saw me bob in the water, come back up, shout tentacle, and then everyone else is just staring at me.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do? Can I talk to it and try to get it to let her go with spirit talk, or would I
my
not
God.
know anything?
You can
about
talk
what-
with spirit talk. I don't know if you'll convince it of anything, but it may talk back.
Yeah, I want some information.
Yeah. What do you? Well, let's roll on charisma.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow.
all that's going to guarantee you is a reply, though. Okay. So what do you say?
Okay. At least we know what we're dealing with. I'll just be like, "Hey, what do you
Do we?
want? What's going on? Like,
it's-
why are you dragging this person? We're just trying to get by."
It says, it's always nice when the food comes to you.
Oh, great.
Fiamma's gonna look back and be like, "What the fuck are you talking to?"
She always has to talk to everything
Yeah,
we fight.
Fiamma in the water used to
Now I do. Now I do.
used to hear sort of a low grumble noise, which was it talking to Melody, but that's all you hear is like a.
Nothing good ever comes from this
She's
place.
angry.
Yeah. So Fiamma, let's roll on
Okay.
your burning brand then.
Aye. Do. 11.
And what is it that you're making?
This time instead of a spear, it's a trident.
Okay, cool.
And because it's made out of flames, it's going to be the black flames of hell.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you've got your sort of your black flamey trident in the water. Can I get everyone else to roll Defy Danger?
On
I
what?
get to pick 2 tags for it, so it's going to be
Dex. On
plus
what?
1 damage and thrown.
Fuck.
I am the greatest.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Look at me.
All right, so 4 more tentacles shoot out of the cesspool.
Mike, I used 3 holds to make that a 10.
Okay, all right. So Mist, Wild Heart, and Melody dodge it entirely. Gray, it sort of like slightly whiplashes you. You just kind of catch the end of it. It won't do a lot of damage, but
God, we don't know what it damage is gonna do.
yeah.
Eat it for survival!
So 3 damage minus your armor.
Yeah, eat it for survival. It's
And
sushi.
and those 4 tentacles are now like sort of waving around, trying to feel around and get you guys. And we'll go back to Fiamma. What are you doing?
Well, I've summoned my burning brand.
Yep.
How close are the tentacles to me?
They're just you could probably just barely reach them with the trident. Or
Doesn't
you-
really matter. I can
They're in
throw
a
it.
6 foot by 6 foot pool, and he can't reach it with a trident.
If-
I would assume he's in the middle of all these tentacles.
If he's like, well, I guess as he barely reached them all.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to whip my trident around at whichever one is the closest and straight up stab it.
Okay, they're pretty equidistant, but yeah, we'll say one of the middle ones. Yeah, so roll on strength for that.
$11.
Okay. Also, I mean, because you have low mobility, we'll take a -1, but it doesn't really matter. You're still a 10. So yeah.
That's
then
why I picked a trident. It's a water weapon.
yeah, roll on damage.
That's a D8, and because I picked it, I get a +1 to the damage. 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage. All right, cool.
Straight to the soul.
Yeah. You stab it, and it, I guess, pierces the tentacle, but the flames don't burn it like in the normal way. It certainly does affect it, and you can see the tentacle sort of like convulse as you stab it, and then the other 3 tentacles that were looking for they start to come towards you and start to sort of form around you. They don't have you yet, but they're
Come at me, beast!
they're looking to grab you. Now, what are the rest of you doing?
I am going to take a slice at it with my glowing red dagger that
Okay.
has bleed damage.
All right.
So
Now these have gone back towards the water. Are you jumping in the water after it, or?
oh come on, man, they're going back into the water.
Yeah, because they're
I
going
thought
to
you said they were waving around trying to grab me.
Yeah,
They
that
were,
did
but-
just burn its soul.
Yeah, but Fiamma attacked it, and now they're going to get Fiamma.
No, I'm not going in the water.
Okay. Are you throwing your?
Fuck no,
Want
I'm
me
not
to yell
throwing that
at it?
dagger. I think I have throwing daggers. Let me look.
Okay.
I do. I have 6 throwing daggers. I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
So that's what on Dex.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't throw a dagger at it.
Yeah. Well, you throw a dagger, and the
I throw it in its direction.
and one of the tentacles like whips it back at you. It like hits it, knocks it back at
Cool.
you. And then you're gonna take 6 damage from the dagger as it like lands right into you.
All right.
Yep. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna yell at the water with metal hurlant. I want to fuss at it to damage it.
Okay.
Let me see something.
And okay. 1, 2. All right, that's gonna be 9 damage, and it's deafened for a few minutes.
Okay. And does that affect
And
people?
it says
Does that affect people around
that
it?
with, on a 7 to 9, I damage the target, but it's out of control, and the GM chooses a target nearby to damage.
Yep. So obviously Fiamma's there with it. So Fiamma will also take damage as well. Roll damage on Fiamma as well.
Okay. Same dice,
Yeah, D10 I guess.
or would it be because it's splash damage? Would it be less? Okay.
Are
Oh,
you
no.
kidding me?
Are you joking me?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
I was
Anyway.
hoping because it was
Weird.
splash damage, we could use a smaller dice.
Yeah.
Ah, what the fuck?
Too late.
Yep. Cool. So yeah. Fiamma, Melody's also attacking you. Good for her.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
I hope you got a heal
your-
spell
Your
going.
ears bleed a little
Well-
bit.
I will next.
Let us certainly hope that I don't get out of this pool.
Gray, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna turn to a werewolf.
All right.
That comes off of my because we changed it.
I think you're getting a +1 on this, right?
Yeah, I get a +1 on
Yep.
this. Actually, I get a since today is what the 30th,
31st.
31st.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get another +1 on that because it comes off of my con, so
Yep.
I get technically a +2. So we'll just go ahead and mark it up to a +2. That's wondering if that's going to happen or not.
Yeah. So you'll turn into a werewolf, but you'll basically get like you'll get 2 moves out of it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you transform. While you're transforming, what is Wildheart doing?
I'm going to attack a tentacle with my bow while my bear tries to grab the tentacle.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. So the bear's jumping in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna get real crowded.
Oh yeah. Dex.
Okay. And roll for damage.
And since the bear's working with you, you
Yeah.
get to add its ferocity.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I want to be a ranger next. No, I gotta be Kyle.
Kyle could train to be a ranger.
Oh my God.
He'll have
Kyle
an
makes
alley
it to
cat or
10.
some
11.
shit.
Woo!
Sweet. Yeah.
Jeez.
That.
So you managed to sever one of the tentacles. Tell me how you and the bear do it.
I launch an arrow at it and pin it to the ground, and the bear just comes in and rips it in half.
Okay. Now, well, the tentacles are still like sort of above the pool, so you can pin it to the wall.
Okay.
And the bear's gonna have to sort of dive in the water after it, though. Yeah. So, all right, cool. Yeah. And when that happens, the bear lands in the water, and the monster, after having the tentacles severed, a lot of bubbling comes up from the pool itself, and you see the other 3 tentacles that were sort of trying to surround Fiamma. They sort of grip on the wall and the floor, and then another 4 tentacles come out, grab the wall and stuff, and they start pulling themselves out. The water wells up and spills over onto the thing, and pushes those of you on land back. Fiamma, you get raised out of the water. You're now on top of the head of a giant squid, with sort of like razor sharp teeth, as it sort of like is pulling itself.
I scream out, "There she blows!"
Yeah, and it screams out. Melody, you can understand the scream, and it's basically indicating that like it's done with this crap, and it's time for you all to die.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be killed by Melody. It's fine.
Yeah. So, Fiamma, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stab this fucker in wherever I can find an eye.
Yeah. All right. Roll it.
Actually, where are the eyes from me?
So you're on the top of its head, so they're down a ways on either side of its head.
Cool, then I'm gonna chuck it at its eye.
Okay. Dex.
Yeah. 7.
All right. And roll for some damage.
8 plus 1. 6.
Cool. So yeah, man. You hit the spear like embeds itself into the thing's eye, causing it to like jerk its head backwards. When it does, it throws you against the wall. You sort of bounce off the wall and then come back down, slamming onto the ground. And you will take some damage from that. 6 damage.
Sweet.
Minus your armor.
I have no armor.
Yeah, it sucks. So yeah, you fall to the
Fire is my armor.
you fall to the ground with a pretty loud oof, I guess, as this thing is sort of raging out and its tentacles are whipping around all over the place. Melody, what are you doing?
I hear a heal spell coming on. That's what I
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Roll a heal spell here.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel that Danny's character getting ready to die again.
Woo.
Nope.
Woo.
Danny character don't die. Danny character just removes people from his life.
All right, so let's see. And it turns out, like I said, I found out that not only do I deal 1d8 of healing now that I have healing song, it's 2d8.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 2 health. Gotcha.
2 health.
8 health back. There you go.
So you're sort of singing if you feel better. I'm sorry. I wish I could heal you for as much as I hurt you for.
I got close.
So yeah, Fiamma, you feel a little bit better. You feel some healing sensation flow through your body through Melody's magic. Also, as this happens, as you feel sort of the healing magic from Melody, you sort of get an inclination that this might be the magic you need to combine with in order to fix the fire orb as it sort of courses through your body.
Cool. Then while that's happening, I'll be like, "We're talking after this."
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
This never ends well in this
Miss,
cave.
what
It
are you
never
doing?
does.
Miss is gonna cut it with his rapier. He's gonna fucking slice this shit.
All right, cool.
All right, I'm gonna use a +1 out
Okay.
of my +2 that I have left to make that a 10, so it's stunned.
Okay. All right. Roll for damage.
All right. I believe that's a D8 plus 1 for my rapier. Let me check. Yep, you get a plus 1 on that. All right, so D8 plus 1. Yeah! Wow!
Yeah, nice. Yeah, okay.
I
cool.
finally did some real damage.
Where
Holy
you,
shit!
Where are you stabbing it at?
In the other eye.
Okay, yeah. So you catch it in the other eye with the rapier. As it was thrashing its head around, and you managed to like catch it in the eye. But while it's sort of thrashing, you jab it, but then you have to pull back pretty quickly. Do you want to do an additional attack for opening yourself up, or?
Oh, well, I just stunned it, so if I do an additional attack, wouldn't it be?
You can. It will unstun it, but yes.
I'll do an additional attack with my my bleeding dagger.
Okay.
All right.
So roll a d6 is the additional attack. So.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do 3 more damage to it. Plus, it's going to constantly bleed now.
All right, cool. And the bleed's like a d4 every turn, I believe.
Sure.
Yep. So all right, cool. So yeah, you get another jab in as it's sort of thrashing around. It is now unstunned. It's still you guys will get advantage against it, but because it's thrashing around wildly, you still have an opportunity to get hit. Gray, you're a werewolf. What do you do?
Well, it looks like I'm gonna attack it. Thing is I don't remember the damage on that because I only got to attack once ever in history with it.
Yeah.
It was a shit ton of damage, but I don't remember how much.
Right. I think it was like.
Write this down now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to.
I think we had thrown an additional d6 of damage on it, basically.
So I'm rolling a 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
D10 and a D6.
Okay.
Well, you roll your merciless too, right? So you roll your
so
d10, whatever your merciless is, and then another d6.
Yo, let's just do this.
D10, D4, and D6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bare minimum 3 damage.
But
That's nice.
first you have to roll for attack, right? So you need to roll on your strength for an attack.
Yeah.
Was delivered yesterday.
Oh, that's happening.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Hi, Nema.
Okay.
Tell her we said hi.
She's got a
All
mouthful.
Well,
Damn, Amanda. Right now. Not later, now.
All right. So we're going to attack one of the tentacles.
Roll for damage. You might as well attack the thing at its core. You'll probably kill it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's probably gonna die. We'll go. There's. Yeah. Of course it would.
Roll your damage.
I'm rolling it.
Or
Yeah. And then.
You may not kill it. Okay.
8.
All right. Yeah, you'll kill
Wow.
it. Tell me. I mean, do you just want to tear through the middle of it, or I mean, how are you gonna kill it?
Yeah. I'm just gonna tear through the middle of it.
Yeah. So you lunge at it and just sort
I
of
texted her.
and just rip through the center of the thing. You jump right at the center mass of its giant head, and like sort of rip through the other side, tearing it to pieces. The whole thing sort of just like falls down.
Tasty. Haven't had this before.
And it dies right there, sort of on the spot. And that is sort of the end of the giant squid. So
I'm gonna get up and retrieve my trident.
His name was Sushi.
Well,
He's gonna be sushi.
yeah.
so yeah.
Somebody got a
He
knife.
wants to loot the squid.
Yeah.
I am definitely eating this thing.
Okay, you get some squid meat, and you could take some teeth. That's what it has.
A beak.
Yeah, I was gonna say it should have.
It's got a beak, bro.
Yeah.
It's got to have a beak.
I mean, the beak.
Some squids have hooks in their suction
Crunchy.
cups, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm taking that eyeball I stabbed.
The beak is definitely like the size of like shovels, maybe like each beak.
I don't-
top and
I don't-
bottom.
Oh heck yeah!
I certainly don't know about
Pull out the Kraken shovel.
How big was this thing? In this, I know it was big, but I mean, we're in like.
It definitely filled the room like when it came out. I mean, like
No,
it's
well,
yeah.
I thought we were in like a six foot.
Its head would have been like taller than you, because it's still like sticking out of the water with its tentacles like flailing around and
Okay.
whatever.
I could stand on it, so
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, somebody can skin it. They get a lot of suction cuffs. I don't know what you're gonna do with them.
Why? What the hell would you want suction cups for?
Look, man. Look.
Bear with me.
You never
Bear with
know.
me.
You never know if you
Yeah.
ever
Bear
need to
with me.
climb up a wall. I mean, but it doesn't matter because I'm still in
Do you guys have a way
pasties.
to? Do you guys have a way to keep the meat fresh as you travel along?
I don't know. I'm gonna fucking
No.
eat it. I'm
can
literally
dry
going.
it.
I'm literally going to
Smoke
cut a piece of it off with my werewolf things.
I
And
feel like we're gonna be
right
in this
now.
cave for like 4 days.
Make some
Well,
squid jerky.
Is this Fiamma and
Bro.
Wildheart's first time seeing Gray's werewolf form? It might be.
yeah.
It might be Mist's
I
first
mean,
time seeing it too.
I think so.
I think it's Miss first
Yeah.
time too.
Yeah.
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 Does anyone have any questions?
No,
I only saw it once.
no. He told me about it because I called him Wolf Boy a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know if you'd seen it.
Seen it now, but I don't care. I'm thoroughly invested in taking out this squid suction cups for pasties now.
Okay.
Mist is Jesus. Mist is gonna say that's a neat trick. I can do that, but I turn into a big tree.
Me too, but I turn into fire.
I think this is the first time they've ever seen me turn into a werewolf.
Yeah.
Those two
Yeah.
I mean, Melody saw it when you were like killing, people.
people.
All right, cool. So yeah, now you guys.
You know what? I could straight up roast this meat right now.
Yes,
I'll
you
keep it
could.
for a while.
Yeah.
You should cook. You should cook some. And
Jerky.
I'll keep it for a
I'm
while.
gonna do that. I'm gonna take my trident and I'm gonna reform it back into regular fire instead of black fire, and then just like roast some of the meat for us.
Cool. So, you roast the meat. Y'all have a nice dinner. You all kind of heal up a little bit.
And I'm gonna have a serious talk with Melody.
Yeah.
I heard we're healing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you,
Bye-bye.
while you're eating and healing, do you have
I'm gonna turn
do you have a
back- I'm gonna
conversation
turn
with
back
Melody
into a
on the spot?
Yes. While I'm cooking, I'm like, Melody, pet the pack and pull out the black orb.
All right.
What about the black orb?
Pet the pack and pull out the black orb.
Okay, and I do. Very nicely. I pet the bag. I pull out the black orb.
Let's
Cool,
is
put it in my hand.
Hold on. Is this your first time opening the mimic bag, Melody?
I want to say she's open.
No one but
No.
me has opened the bag.
Right.
Has she not pet it before?
Would she need to roll
I have petted it
to open
before.
it?
Yes, she has.
Do you think?
Yeah, I could have swore she's
or is
opened
it
that
or is
bag.
it pretty easy?
No, if you don't pet the pack, it'll stick to you.
Okay. But like, is there a correct way to pet it, or just any kind of way?
You know what? That's a fair question.
I mean, it's up
Yes,
to you.
there's a correct way to pet it.
Okay. So yeah, let's roll.
So am I petting on charisma?
Now let's roll on wisdom for viewing him do it to see that you've retained the way to do it correctly.
Gosh dang it! I could really charm the bag. I really could.
You only rolled one d. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
So it's an okay attempt. Is there any drawback to just an okay attempt?
It's gonna stick on her hand for a minute once she actually reaches in, but then it'll let go.
Okay, all right. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and you pull out the orb.
That bag is pure.
Alright.
evil.
Put it in my hand real quick.
All right. I place it in your hand.
I'm going to summon a ball of fire and then turn it into hellfire. Be like, all right, now heal the orb.
Yeah. Okay.
All
So
right.
yeah, roll for it.
It's just rolling the dice. So there we go.
Yeah, you start singing to the orb with your healing song, and slowly but surely the black casing around it starts to crack and fall away, revealing the fire orb underneath.
That's Fiamma cackling.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I wonder what that black stuff was.
Yeah.
Oh well, doesn't matter. We have another orb.
I mean, on
We
I guess,
do!
on player level, the black stuff was basically a defense mechanism because it was being used incorrectly. So,
And then when Melody says we do, I say, correction, I have another orb. Don't think I've forgiven you. My ears still hurt.
So.
Well, I was trying to help you, but whatever. All right. I mean, I healed you too, so.
So. Anyways, yeah. So that's probably a good place to we'll call it for the night, and then we can resolve what you guys do with the pool next week.
Yeah, we'll just sit down, eat some squid, relax.
Yeah. You're sort of healing up there in the thing. We're probably going to resolve that at this point in time. It's probably later in the evening of that day, of the Wednesday, March 31st, later in the day. So we'll say 5-6 o'clock in the evening. So, and that's sort of. Does anybody else want to resolve anything while they're sitting there at camp? The rest of you that are there. Gray, are you going to unwerewolf? Or are you just going to? You still
Yeah,
got.
I was going to say. I thought I said I'd turn back into normal.
Yeah. Do you,
I mean, I can eat this thing. What?
The dragon definitely pokes its head out of the bag, like it wants some of what you're eating. So.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna give it some.
Do you let Simba out to feast as well?
Yeah. Yes.
So Simba pops out. Wildheart, you've not seen the dragon really. How do you react to that? Do you pass out?
Oh, he's just speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dragon. That's right. A werewolf and a dragon. It's not a choke.
The
If I didn't know you, I'd swear you were trying to bring about the end of the world.
the dragon looks over at the bear in its massive size and goes, "Fa."
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
No!
Good dragon.
I will kill that thing.
No!
Whoa, now.
It's not evil.
Um,
Don't touch my bear.
yeah. So yeah, and the dragon's just sort of eating the meat and whatnot. Anything else, or is your characters all just gonna chill for the minute?
I'm gonna chill. And eat
Chill.
Chill.
I'm gonna go.
Everything
walk
I want to do
the bear.
requires a city.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, and let's say we'll pick up next week in this area then. A big thank you to all of our viewers. We appreciate your views.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kooksy, for commenting. Always appreciate that. And we will see you guys next week.